Right now, the headlines are full of court cases, crimes, and scandals, and we are getting the very latest from ABC News anchor and legal analyst Sunny Hostin, the author of the book, Clever Fox, Judge Jeanine Pirro. Welcome back. We love having you both here. We're going to get right to it. The trial of George Zimmerman, charged with the murder and the shooting of Trayvon Martin, began this week. We talked about it earlier on the show as well. Sunny, you were actually in the courtroom. What can you tell us?
I just flew in just to meet with all of you today. I was in the courtroom for jury selection and all of this week. I will tell you that it is so intense in that courtroom. It's a rather small courtroom, and Trayvon Martin's family has been there from the very beginning. I think yesterday was a very difficult day for the family.
Walk out? They walked out.
They had to walk out because there were crime scene photos, and the photos that many people saw on television are nothing compared to what we saw in the courtroom. I mean, we're talking about the picture of their dead son laying splayed out on the ground, eyes open. It was really remarkable, and I've put in those types of photos when I was prosecuting cases, but you can only imagine what it must have been like for them.
We all speculated on the whole knock-knock joke opening statement.
The knock-knock joke heard around the world?
Exactly. You were there. How was it received by the parents? What was your initial reaction to it?
I thought, oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I've given a lot of opening statements. I've never heard anything like that. It felt so flat in the courtroom. Everyone was shocked. And let's remember, it was in comparison to that hot prosecutor that gave his 30-minute, opening.
How would you react, Judge?
As a judge, that joke was so out of line. I would have considered sanctioning that attorney for contempt. We're talking about a murder of a 17-year-old boy, or whether it's self-defense or not. He is dead. You don't joke to a jury about this.
Yeah. Let's talk about the jury, because the jury consists of, 5 white women and 1 person of mixed race, which we don't even know what that is.
Black or Hispanic.
All-female jury, correct?
It's an all-female jury, which is very unusual. In the 30 years, I have never seen it, whether I was trying cases as a DA or a judge, and I think that both sides think they got something out of it. The defense says, on the one hand, if a lot of these women are mothers, they may not be strong enough to convict someone of murder. And that's one of the things that I would charge a jury. You're going to have to look at that defendant and come out, eyeball him, and say guilty of murder. It's a tough decision. Then the opposite. I'm giving you the other opinion is this: that the mothers would say Trayvon could be my son, and therefore side with the prosecution. So there's something for both.
What about the racial element?
See, I don't know. I think race is definitely sort of the elephant in the room. The prosecution didn't even discuss it. They couldn't during opening statements. But getting back to these 6 women, I've got to tell you, 5 of them are mothers. Everyone that is a mother is going to identify with those photos of that child that was on the ground shown yesterday in that courtroom.
Many of those mothers have guns.
I don't think it matters.
And wait a minute.
You think it's more important than someone's child?
No, I don't. Of course not.
Thank you.
But I think that what's happening is they will associate with the alleged fear on the part of Zimmerman and say, I have a gun to protect myself, and therefore maybe he needed a gun. So both sides are pulling. Remember, this is an agreed-upon jury by both sides.
How long is this going to last, by the way?
About 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
I've been there. I'll be there for the duration, but about 2 to 4 weeks. It's moving very, very quickly.
We look forward to hearing more, too. We also have an expert at the 911 call that was made and talk about identifying. The crucial question is who was screaming on the tape, and we want to have you take a listen.
911, do you need police, fire, medical?
Maybe both. I'm not sure. There's just someone screaming outside.
And is it a male or female?
It sounds like a male.
And you don't know why?
I don't know why. I think they're yelling help, but I don't know.
Okay. Does he look hurt to you?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. So they're sending him.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right. What is your number?
Just there's gunshots.
You just heard gunshots?
Yes.
How many?
This one. Get down.
So we hear the screaming, gunshot screaming apparently stopped. But right now, audio experts cannot testify in this case. Why not?
Well, because they're saying it's junk science, and the judge said it wasn't reliable. But I got to tell you, everyone's talking about, oh, my goodness, no experts. You're going to have an expert testify, and that's going to be Sabrina Fulton. And she's going to get on the witness stand, and she's going to say, those are my son's cries.